Imagine a world teeming with life, yet invisible to the naked eye. That's not science fiction, but science fact. Welcome, fellow explorers of the unseen, to a journey that takes us beyond the limits of our vision. We're about to embark on an adventure into a world of architects so tiny, they're hidden from our sight, yet their influence is colossal. These tiny builders are none other than microorganisms, the minuscule life forms that inhabit every corner of our planet. From the deepest trenches of the ocean to the highest peaks of the mountains, these microscopic entities are the silent conductors, orchestrating life as we know it. Now here's a fact that'll make you feel a tad insignificant. There are more microorganisms in a mere teaspoon of soil than there are people on Earth. That's right, in the world of microorganisms, we humans are vastly outnumbered. They are the true rulers of our planet, silently shaping and maintaining the world we inhabit. But what exactly are these microorganisms? Well, they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. Some are single-celled like bacteria, while others are complex multicellular organisms like fungi. Then there are the viruses, strange entities that exist on the boundary between life and non-life. Each type of microorganism plays a unique role in our world, contributing to the delicate balance of life. In this series, we're going to delve into the fascinating universe of these invisible architects. We'll explore how they build and maintain our world, how they protect us and our environment, and also the darker side of their existence. We'll even peek into the future, exploring the potential these tiny powerhouses hold for revolutionizing technology, medicine, and environmental conservation. So buckle up as we dive into the microscopic world of these invisible architects. It's going to be a journey like no other, taking us into realms unseen and unknown, where the invisible reigns supreme, and the tiny holds the power to shape the world. Microorganisms are not just abundant, they are the ultimate builders of life. This statement might sound grandiose, but it is far from hyperbole. The world as we know it owes its existence to these microscopic architects. Let's travel back in time, around 2.5 billion years ago, when the Earth was a vastly different place. The atmosphere was devoid of oxygen, and life as we understand it today was unimaginable. But even then, microorganisms were silently shaping the world. The first life forms on our planet were bacteria, existing in an anaerobic or oxygen-free environment. Among these early inhabitants were cyanobacteria, also known as blue-green algae. These tiny organisms, through the process of photosynthesis, began to release oxygen into the atmosphere. Over millions of years, these diligent microscopic builders transformed the Earth's atmosphere, paving the way for more complex life forms to evolve. Fast forward to the present day, microorganisms continue to play a pivotal role in maintaining life on Earth. They are the unseen custodians of our planet's health, constantly recycling nutrients, decomposing dead organisms, and even playing a crucial role in climate regulation. Consider the humble soil bacterium. These microscopic builders are essential in the creation of fertile soil, breaking down organic matter into nutrients that plants need to grow. In turn, these plants feed animals and ultimately us, humans, and it doesn't stop there. Microorganisms are also the unsung heroes of our own bodies. They dwell within us, in our gut, helping us digest food, synthesize vitamins, and even protect us from harmful pathogens. So you see, these microscopic architects have been silently shaping our world from the very beginning. From the oxygen-rich air we breathe to the food we eat and the earth we walk upon, microorganisms have had a hand in it all. Without these tiny life forms, our planet would look vastly different. It's thanks to these unseen builders that we have the world we know and cherish today. A scene script. Microorganisms are not just builders, but also protectors. Pause for a moment and consider the microorganisms inside you. Yes, you heard right. Your body is a bustling metropolis for trillions of these unseen guardians. They form an intricate ecosystem within us, a microscopic army that works tirelessly to keep us healthy. High up on their list of duties is maintaining our gut health. Our gut is home to a diverse community of bacteria, collectively known as the gut microbiota. These tiny tenants play a crucial role in our well-being, helping us digest food, produce vitamins, and even regulate our mood. They're like the silent partners in our body's operations, working behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly. But their protection extends beyond our gut. The microorganisms that call us home also play a vital role in strengthening our immune system. They train our immune cells, teaching them to distinguish between friend and foe. When harmful invaders try to breach our body's defenses, these microscopic guardians stand ready, bolstering our immune response. They are not just our body's protectors, but also our planet's caretakers. Microorganisms are nature's most diligent recyclers. They decompose organic waste, breaking it down into its basic components. In doing so, they facilitate nutrient cycling, returning essential elements back into the ecosystem. From the leaf litter in a forest to the depths of the ocean, microorganisms are hard at work, maintaining the balance of life. Their influence, however, is not confined to our bodies or the environment. They also play a pivotal role in various industries. In agriculture, for instance, beneficial bacteria enhance soil fertility and aid in crop growth. In the food industry, they are indispensable in the production of cheese, yogurt, and a host of other fermented foods. In short, microorganisms are the unseen guardians of our health, our environment, and even our economy. They tirelessly work in the backdrop of our lives, silently shaping our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. It's a remarkable testament to the power of the microscopic world, a world that, despite its size, holds colossal influence. They may be small, but their impact is colossal. But just like in any story, our invisible architects have a dark side. This is the point where we delve into the shadowy corners of the microscopic world, where not all is as benign as it seems. You see, the same mechanisms that allow our beneficial microorganisms to shape the world, to build and guard, can also be employed by harmful ones to cause disorder and disease. In this microscopic realm, the line between creation and destruction is indeed a thin one. Consider the bacteria, for instance. While many species are crucial for life as we know it, others, like the notorious Salmonella and E. coli, can cause severe illnesses. They use their tiny size and rapid multiplication rate to infiltrate our bodies, hijacking our cells and turning them into factories for their own reproduction. Then there are viruses, even smaller than bacteria, that can cause a myriad of diseases, from the common cold to life-threatening conditions like Ebola or COVID-19. They are the ultimate hijackers, using our cells' machinery to replicate themselves, often causing cell death in the process. Fungi too have their villainous representatives. Despite their essential role in decomposing organic matter and recycling nutrients, some types, like Candida, can cause infections in humans, particularly in those with weakened immune systems. And let's not forget about parasites. These organisms live off other creatures, causing harm to their hosts. The malaria-causing Plasmodium, transmitted by mosquitoes, is one such example. It invades red blood cells, causing them to burst and resulting in high fever, chills, and other severe symptoms. The dark side of the microscopic world can indeed be frightening. These tiny invaders can cause great harm, exploiting the same biological mechanisms that their beneficial counterparts use to support life. But the more we understand them, the better we can defend ourselves and use their abilities for our benefit. We must remember, though, that these harmful microorganisms are the exception, not the rule. The vast majority of our tiny co-inhabitants are neutral or beneficial, playing key roles in maintaining the balance of life on Earth. Indeed, in the world of microorganisms, there's a thin line between friend and foe. So what does the future hold for these invisible architects? A question that leads us to the frontier of scientific exploration. It's a realm where the tiniest creatures hold the key to the biggest breakthroughs. As we look forward, we see the rise of two particularly exciting areas of research: microbiome studies and synthetic biology. In terms of the former, think of your body as a bustling city, and microorganisms as its inhabitants. Each of us carries a unique mix of these microscopic residents, forming an ecosystem known as our microbiome. Scientists are now working to understand how this microscopic ecosystem influences health, disease, and even our mood. In the future, we might be able to manipulate our microbiomes to prevent disease, boost our immunity, and perhaps even alter our emotions. Imagine a world where a dose of carefully curated microbes could help you fight off a cold, lift your spirits, or even enhance your cognitive abilities. Turning to synthetic biology, we find ourselves at the intersection of biology and engineering. Here, scientists are not just studying microorganisms, but redesigning them. The goal? To harness their natural abilities for our benefit. Imagine bacteria engineered to eat up oil spills, yeast that produces biofuel, or even microorganisms that can detect and destroy cancer cells from within the body. These are not science fiction fantasies, but tangible possibilities within our reach. And let's not forget about the environmental potential. Microorganisms could hold the key to combating climate change, from capturing carbon dioxide to breaking down plastics. In essence, these invisible architects might become our allies in building a sustainable future. But as with any scientific endeavor, there are challenges and ethical considerations to grapple with. How do we ensure that modified microorganisms don't cause harm? How do we balance the benefits with potential risks? These are questions that we, as a society, will need to answer. The world of microorganisms, it seems, still has many secrets to reveal. As we continue to delve deeper into the microscopic world, we can only speculate about the wonders and breakthroughs that await us. The only certainty is this: the future of microorganisms promises to be as fascinating as it is transformative. So let's take a moment to appreciate these invisible architects. We started our journey by introducing you to these minute, yet mighty beings, the microorganisms. These microscopic builders are not just abundant, but are everywhere. From the deepest trenches of the ocean to the highest peaks of mountains, even within us. They are the silent workers, toiling away, shaping our world in ways we're only beginning to understand. We then delved into the roles these unseen guardians play. They are the custodians of life, maintaining ecological balance, cycling nutrients, and supporting all life forms. They are the unsung heroes of our planet, working tirelessly to keep the intricate web of life intact. We've seen how they help plants grow, how they aid in digestion, and even how they play a part in regulating the Earth's climate. However, as with most things in life, there's a dark side to this microscopic world. We've explored how certain microorganisms can cause diseases, wreak havoc on ecosystems, and even have the potential to trigger global catastrophes. But it's important to remember that these harmful aspects are just a small part of the broader picture. Most microorganisms are benign or beneficial, and it's our responsibility to understand and manage them effectively. Lastly, we ventured into the exciting future of microorganism research. We're standing on the brink of a new era where these invisible architects could help us solve some of the biggest challenges facing our planet. From biofuels to bioplastics, from soil regeneration to disease treatment, the possibilities are as vast as the microscopic world itself. So as we wrap up, let's remember to appreciate these tiny architects. They may be invisible to the naked eye, but their impact is unmistakable. They're not just residents of our world. They're the builders, the guardians, the innovators. They are the quiet revolutionaries, constantly reshaping our world in ways we can't see, in ways we can't even imagine. Indeed, these invisible architects are the unsung heroes of our planet. If you've enjoyed this microscopic journey, do give this video a like. The world of microorganisms is vast, complex, and full of surprises, just waiting for us to delve deeper, and your thumbs up is a giant leap towards more such explorations. There's a good chance that you know someone who'd be just as fascinated by these invisible architects as you are. So why not share this video with them? The knowledge of how these tiny beings shape our world is too astounding to keep to ourselves. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What did you find most surprising about microorganisms? Your insights and curiosities enrich our community, so drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. There's a whole universe of science content waiting for you here, and stay tuned for our next video, Dreamscapes Unlocked, the science and mystery of our nightly journeys. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, there's always more than meets the eye.